If I don't know you,
Yeah.
I owe you absolutely
But you know what
nothing.
the
Hang on,
difference is?
let me speak. I owe you absolutely nothing
Of
as a man
course.
who doesn't know you,
Of
right?
course.
So what happens is the simp culture within the Western world has become a norm.
Yeah.
So men will say, okay, cool. And this is why I speak to men. Men, I'm going to speak to you, right? Because if you are out here with a lot of money, you may have a lot of money. Stop giving pretty women
Yeah. 100%.
stop giving pretty women attention, because what happens is you will lose your resources, you will lose your money, you will lose your time, and what will happen is they will take your time, effort, resources, all the things that you built up, and they'll be on to the next.
Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sinn, coming back with another one, man. I don't know what just happened. I just kind of had a time warp that just slowed my voice up. But yeah, welcome to Sinn-Take, man. Listen, bruh, I really wanted y'all to see that clip, though, for real, man. Because listen, bro, it's going to feel like highway robbery. It's going to literally feel like highway robbery when these women, these modern day females, get done with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bruh, if you got anything, any resources, bro, where these pretty girls, these bad bitches, you know what I'm saying? These chicks that's not queens, if you have any resources, bro, that they could use you for, they will use you for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I tell you and we talk about, bro, like when you build your kingdom up, listen, you got to be cautious of who you let inside your kingdom. You got to be cautious of who you let come around your energy. You got to be cautious of who you let come around your vibe, bro, because they'll tear that down too. They'll tear and take anything away from you that you hold dear to yourself. Something that you put time, energy, effort in, bro. Listen, these chicks will run off on the plug. You know, and that's what a lot of guys aren't realizing, but instead, they so blinded by their lust. They so blinded by their desires. They so blinded by the beautiful women and how pretty they are and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So imagine just not having this journey for yourself and just out here still lusting and all of that shit, and you actually having things. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta be like rich like he said. Like I said, any resource these days, they in super survival mode. And we talked about survival mode. That's why it was dangerous for us to be in survival mode. When you in survival mode, bruh, listen, dog, you trying to do everything under the sun just so you could feel pleasure. You doing everything under the sun just because you feel like, you know, this is the only time you will get to do it. So you gonna take whatever, you gonna do whatever. And listen, bro, that's like one of the most dangerous lifestyles to have. One of the most unproductive lifestyles to have, because you just engaging in your primal side. You just engaging in your emotions. You just engaging in everything that's just like not good for your soul, for your spirit, not good for your purpose, not good for you. Ultimately, it's not good for you. It's not good for your relationship with the Most High. It's not good for where you trying to go. It's not good for your vision. If you got a family, it's not good for your kids. It's not good at all. You know what I'm saying? So everything is at risk when you in survival mode. And that's what you have a lot of these women running around. They in survival mode more than we are. You know what I'm saying? As of late, you know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of guys that's in survival mode, but these women, they up there, bro, because they getting very desperate. A lot of these women are realizing the mistakes that they made. You still got a lot of these sack chasing women, modern day females, that feel like the world should be given to them just because of their pretty looks. And then you got them simps that's still doing it. And then they want to look around when they lose everything. And then they want to look around when they going through a divorce. Then they want to look around when they fighting in these child support courts and fighting for custody of their kids that they love, that they always took care of, because they gave this female everything. They gave these females their time. They gave these females their money. They gave these females their heart. They gave these females all their energy, everything, the attention, all of that shit. They gave them things that you can't get back. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like he said, bro, as soon as they drain you of that, it's gonna be on to the next guy, on to the next simp, on to the next beta male, on to the next guy that have no control, on to the next guy that don't have this journey, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's out here lost. You know, and he just brought up, you know, a lot of these guys that have money, because a lot of these dudes are the ones that's giving it. They the ones that's tricking. But you know what I'm saying? It's just not them. It's dudes that's out here that then worked hard for everything that they have. They worked hard building their kingdom. They worked hard on their foundation. They worked hard on their purpose. They worked hard for their bodies. They worked hard for their health. They worked hard for everything that they have. You know what I'm saying? And then once you put all of that into the hands of a female and you lose yourself in that process, bruh, listen, dog, you playing a dangerous game. You know what I'm saying? Especially with how shit going with a lot of these dudes, where, you know, they getting took for everything that they build for their life savings, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people think that, oh, you know, you gotta have a lot of money in order for this to happen. But no, it's regular blue collar guys that then been on their job for so long, and then they 401k getting dipped into, they pensions getting dipped into because of they divorce, the divorce that they getting. You know what I'm saying? They whole house getting taken away. They kids getting taken away. So once you lose all of that, where you think you gonna go? You gonna restart? You ain't gonna have no choice. So you got a lot of dudes that just don't want to do that. So they taking themselves out. They taking them out. They taking the kids out. They doing all of that demonic shit because they allowed themselves to get lost into that. They allowed themselves to, you know, be infiltrated by these women that probably had this on their agenda already. So once they drain you of all your resources and a bunch of things that you can't even get back, that you done worked so hard your whole life to get, bruh, listen, shit get real. Shit get real, bro. And that's why it's important for us to wake the hell up. Because listen, bro, we ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? We is not on that type of time. We is not on that type of energy, that type of frequency, bro. Listen, our energy, listen, dog, we protecting this shit at all costs. Because the last thing you want to do is put that into the wrong hands. Put that into the wrong hands. And when you think about, you know, a movie like the Avengers, you know, you think about, you know, Infinity War. You know, that's what Thanos did. That's what Thanos and his squad did. They went from planet to planet to planet and drained that planet of their resources. They slaughtered people. They did all that shit. And a lot of these women is doing the same to these motherfuckers' lives out here. These women doing the same. They jumping from dude to dude. Any resources that they got, they jumping from like Thanos was jumping to these planets, bro. So whatever it is, stop thinking that you ain't got nothing to offer. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking that, bro, because a lot of these women will try to get anything. You know what I'm saying? If your ass out here blind, if you ain't looking, then guess what, bro? Your ass getting juked. Your ass getting you getting shit stolen from you. You know, literally, it don't matter what it is. It could just be your attention. It could be your energy. It could be your time. It could be your focus. You know what I'm saying? All of these things is resources. You know what I'm saying? So they will try to take that. It could just start with the choosing signals and shit like that. Because now, look, she taking your ability to stay focused in the gym. She taking your ability to handle business out in the street. She taking she taking away your ability to do things right there because you feeding into that. You be just so quick to feed into that. Any attention that you get. You know what I'm saying? Any little, you know what I'm saying, signal you get, you jumping right on it, whether it's in person, whether it's on social media, all of that shit. That's why porn is so dangerous, bro, because that shit, digitally, you watching some digital shit and that's taken away from you. It's taken away from your time. It's taken away from your energy. It's taking your health. It's stealing everything about you. You know what I'm saying? Pornography will take everything. And these women, bro, they still running off with the bag. You think, oh, these porn stars don't know me and blah, blah, blah. Listen, they ain't got to know you to run off with your energy. They ain't got to know you to take a piece of your soul. You know what I'm saying? To keep you addicted. You know what I'm saying? To keep you away from the things that's important to you. Keep you off your purpose. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just thought it was innocent. You thought you was just watching a video. But guess what, bro? You know, whether you watching pornography or you sitting there following some of these beautiful ass women, you know what I'm saying, that's on Instagram or whatever social media website, bro. If you sitting there watching, you constantly lusting, you sitting there liking, you constantly commenting and all of that shit and following and looking at all of that shit, bro, listen, she's still running off on the plug. She's still taking away from you. And then, so you got to think about that too, from that sense, in the sense of what's going on out here in the real world, in reality. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these chicks is real good at putting up these fronts, making it seem like it's all love, making it seem like they got you in their best interest, but they really don't. They really don't. A lot of these females don't. So you really gotta gauge shit well. You gotta gauge this shit well. You gotta be reading this shit well, because one of the best things we have that the Most High blessed us with is discernment. And when you work so hard to get to where you at, bro, you should already be cautious of the type of energy and females and shit that's floating around, because you don't want to lose that. You know what I mean? You put too much into that. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into everything that you have, man. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta have all these fancy ass cars. You ain't gotta have this extravagant big ass house. You ain't gotta have a bank account that's full of money, but either way, you still here, you still doing your thing, you still glowing. You know what I mean? Your mind is just on a different level. You know what I'm saying? You really woke out this motherfucker. Ain't nobody telling you that you got beads and all of that shit, and you know, you got a third eye tattooed on your forehead or nothing, but you really woke. You are hip to yourself, and it took you years to get to this level. You know what I mean? To get to know you, to have to go through some things just to get where you are, you know, because you had to go through that darkness. You had to go through some pain. You had to go through some bad relationships, bro. So now ain't the time to be just forgetting about all those lessons that you learned, to give it up. You know what I'm saying? Because she pretty. Give it up because she got a body. Give it up because you lonely. Give it up because you out here lusting and shit like that, bro. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, bro. And when you know energy like we know energy, bro, you gonna know when that energy is good. Don't abandon that feeling just because you want something. Just because you was hoping that something was gonna work out. Don't abandon that. When you feel something in you, bro, listen, dog, you need to really pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Even no matter if you in a relationship or not, you in a relationship, the energy is off, something feel weird, pay attention to that. Don't just brush it off, man. Stop brushing shit off. You know what I mean? It just don't matter. Don't brush nothing off these days, because we know what Muggs is on. You know what I'm saying? And we know when something is not, it's not good with our spirits. You know what I'm saying? We just feel that shit. We just feel it. You know, we just feel it like, you know what? Something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And until I get to the bottom of it, listen, I'm putting some shit on pause. Until I get to the bottom of it, listen, some shit gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to stay away from that. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what? It is what it is. But that's just a part of you being smart and protecting everything that you have, protecting your resources. You know what I'm saying? Because you really gotta be on that, bro. Because we seeing too many motherfuckers that's out here reckless, that's losing everything because they wasn't focused. They wasn't thinking. They wasn't in their right mind. They wanted to be under the influence. They wanted to stay lost. They wanted to stay around the people that was doing that same shit that didn't have them going anywhere in their life. And then they want to cry wolf. They want to cry and reach out to everybody when they get got. They want to cry and reach out to everybody because they heartbroken. They want to cry and reach out to everybody when they can't see their kids. They want to cry and reach out to everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, they didn't have a motherfucker around them that was trying to warn them. You know what I mean? But they didn't listen. So just pay attention, bro. Don't let this be you, man, because like I said, man, you know, these chicks really on some Thanos type shit, and whatever they can, bro, they gonna use it. They gonna, whatever they can to get out of you, they gonna get it out of you. And whatever part that they can use on them, they gonna use it. They gonna use it. You got your resources and they got theirs. But you gotta protect that shit. Don't fall for these tricks, bro. Because there's more and more of them out here and they in survival mode, like I said. So they doing anything. And when you thinking it's all love, you don't know how smart these chicks are. You don't know how long they've been doing this shit. You don't know how long they've been getting away with this shit. So it's time for you to keep your fucking eyes open and don't close them for nothing, for nobody. I don't care if it's with these women. I don't care if it's with the people that you got around you, whatever. Now ain't the time to be closing your eyes. Now is the time to keep them open. Now is the time to stay focused. Now is the time to stay around good energy. Now is the time to stay on this journey, bro. Because this journey, with you staying on that, bro, it protects you from a lot of bullshit. Real talk. And y'all know it do. You know what I'm saying? Because you stingy with your time. You not going out doing just anything. You're not letting just anybody around you. And it really is protecting you, bro. Because you staying focused. You staying on that. You staying on this righteous path. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you get on that bullshit, you put yourself at risk. Don't get on that bullshit. All right? And that's my word, man. My name is Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
Give you this, give you that, but Sinny got nothing for you. No simping in my decisions, I gotta keep it royal. King shit, I'm the gift, I promise I won't adore you, but I will explore you.